Hello, definitely not Final Battle tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles with me, Blue Ankylo. So, I haven't spoiled it anything, but I did look up how many chapters were in the game, and there's more than 15. So, this isn't the end. I just wanted to make sure I had time to do the extra skirmishy stuff before we wrap things up. We've still got a fair ways to go. I'd say there's going to be at least another half a dozen episodes at the minimum.
Here are
probably.
details on the current operation.
Even though the game seems to suggest this is the final battle. The way is open. It's time to enter the Citadel and break the enemy's hold upon it. We've confirmed their forces are being commanded by Selvaria Blay. Or Bless, however you want to say it. She was the Valkyria, yeah, we know. Your objective is her defeat. Take her down. She should be stationed on the terrace atop the Citadel, but she's a ninja and she's gonna strike from the shadows. Break through to the lifts and stairs located either side of the entry point, climb to the top and take her out. Alright. She may lack the lance and shield because she forgot it at home. Don't forget you're dealing with... Why didn't you bring her lance? Doesn't it make her nearly invincible? I know Alicia did pretty good, but it's likely she'll evade any head-on. Okay, remember that, Blue. Drill that into your head. You have to sneak behind her or she's going to evade. Evading is a real pain. Your challenge will be to sneak around to her rear where she'll be unable to dodge what you throw at her. Alright. I gotta remember. So, I mean, are there going to be bases to deploy at other than where we start? That's the question. I think the little Roman 2 and 3 to the left and the right, kind of right below those red arrows on the left and the right side. I can't show you the cursor or anything. I suspect those are going to be bases, so I'll save a couple slots. But as usual, I don't really know what we're walking into here, so I don't know. We'll start with a couple scouts, one on each side. We'll have Rosie and Largo in the middle. And at least one engineer and at least one sniper. That's my default team, as you guys I'm sure are aware. I will leave the 2 slots open, and maybe that's a horrible mistake. Maybe it's a great idea, but you never know until you start the mission your first time.
We're prepared to commence the operation.
Anyway, I was pretty happy with how the last mission went, other than the
Take out their
the
commander
glitchy
and
ladders.
Lendio.
Hopefully we can continue
Squad
it.
7, move out.
You know, with good gameplay, with good decision making on my part. All right, there's lots of stuff to shoot at, that's for sure.
Move out, Sevens. Use the stairs and elevators on either side to head for the top.
That's the plan then. All right, so. Okay, let me see. I'm assuming these elevators, like on the bridge battle, don't work until someone gets up here. There's definitely bases, and there's even more than I'd known about. I didn't even think about those ones. So I'm assuming, is there going to be like a ladder or somewhere along here? Okay, maybe this is a staircase. So what you need to do is send someone quick all the way up here. Probably can't go up, but you have to go down. Turn on this lift. This will let people take shortcut up. Take this base at the same time. Move all the way around here, capturing this base. And then you can hit this, which will let people take this shortcut. And at some point you get behind Selvaria. Let's check her out first. We have no idea. It's a mystery. At least she takes 2 command points. You guys notice that? I didn't even know you could check that. It looks like you can't for most. But Selvaria, her command points cost 2. That's good to know. We got lots of black soldiers. That's kind of cool. Black armor. So, gotta be careful there. Gatling guns, we've seen recently. Heavy tank guns. Yeah, it's got a lot of weapons. Oh, that's the gun on top of the tank. Yeah. Tank destroyer. What makes it... Oh, 2,000 damage versus armor. Wow. It's an anti-tank tank. Medium tank doesn't seem that bad. Looks really weak, actually. Must be, like, only anti-infantry, basically. It has no mortar, just machine guns. Well, yeah, 2 different kinds of machine guns, maybe? And then this guy is pretty strong. This is kind of like the Edelweiss a little bit. And this guy's got a huge cannon. And that's kind of like the Edelweiss tank. And then Gatling. Okay. Alright. And I assume the right side is basically a mirror of the left side. I don't know if you need to take both the left and the right. Because I assume like maybe she turns at you if you're over here. And then you need someone on the right side to deal with her. Also, that's where the tank destroyer is. So it's going to be very hard to kill the enemy tank. The anti-tank tank. Range of 1,000 is pretty long. How long is our gun? Same range as the anti-armor rounds from Welkin. Also, I do have the smoke launcher. I never use it other than that one mission, but that might be something to remember. Theoretically, we could use the smoke for cover. Maybe this would be a good mission. You'd like put a bunch of smoke in the middle or something. I don't know. I should remember it though. So the medium tank, very weak against our tanks. All we need is someone to get behind it or just destroy it. Trooper elite, crouching, so something like a mortar or a flamethrower. Heavy tank. Trooper, there's a lancer. Crouching. This guy should be the guys on the stairs should be relatively easy to kill. The line of sight might be a bit weird. Like, these guys can't actually see him. It's kind of strange. But theoretically, Oscar could move and kill these guys pretty quickly. We're probably going to want to end the turn out of line of sight for Selvaria and the tank destroyer. So I'm assuming, basically, the idea here is to kill Trooper, tank, heavy Gatling, hopefully the Lancer and the Troopers. If we're doing really well, the heavy tank as well. So how are we going to accomplish all of these goals? Well, Largo here is pretty close. He could start shooting them. Would that be the best option? I mean, it's nice when you can hit them from behind. Gatling gun is anti-infantry. Everything close by is anti-infantry. So I might start by using one of the tanks. I mean, we could certainly use the Edelweiss to blow this up. Or mortar that guy. I think the Shamrock... I mean, I don't know. It's possible it could sneak through here and then shoot this guy in the radiator and kill him in one shot. I don't know if that... I'm going to put a save down just in case I do lose. I can just start from here, basically. I don't plan on using that unless we absolutely have to, but it's good to have. We're in a tight spot basically, and I'm just trying to decide what the safest move is. How much HP does this thing have? 2,500, 500 defense. So if Largo was shooting it without any extra buffs, he would do 800 damage per shot. It would take 4 shots to kill it unless he got a Veggie Maniac boost or something. That's too much. Because that would take 5 actions, because we'd have to reload him with the engineer. That's not appropriate. Well, let's try the Shamrock trick. This will be interesting to find out. I think it's relatively likely. Also, we're getting a feel for what Selvaria does. She's got a machine gun. I don't think this is going to work.
Return fire.
No.
I repeat, return fire.
Be cool if you could snipe that little the radiator. It's actually possible to hit the radiator from here. I don't think it would work, but it's technically possible. The best kind of possible, I guess. Alright. So there's another tank. There's this guy. I don't know if this will kill him. The Shamrock's not very powerful, but let's see. No, that's lame. I think the Edelweiss would have one-shot that guy. Alright, so what I want to do is back up here. Oh, come on. Nope. Nope. Pressing backwards and it was not turning. This is where I want to put time. Alright. Try not to let the Idolite. Try not to get the Shamrock dead. Okay, so I would say using the Shamrock, not very effective. You know what I maybe should have done was left him in the middle, and then I could have hid someone behind him from the from Selvaria. Because I get the feeling that she's gonna tear any. Maybe this is a smoke level that you're supposed to use a smoke on. Well, let's, you know what I think would work? I think Largo can kill the Gatling thing pretty easy. 600. Yeah, he does 1300 damage. If he can hit it, he'll definitely destroy it. We just need to not be killed by Selvaria while we do this. Oh, yeah, one shot will kill it. Well, you know, it's possible he'll miss, but I think he can do it. Largo. Yeah, he totally can do it. Okay, that was an effective use of an action point.
All right.
Man down, everybody.
Plus, he's in cover now, which is good. Someone can kill that relatively easily. Oscar, I still would like Oscar to kill these troopers. Let's see. What I'm worried about is, I think I could kill the trooper, but because the way... Remember how Selvaria was shooting the Shamrock? Like, I don't know if my scouts can... I've got to find out one way or the other, I guess. Yeah, we're not going to be able to move her at all. Alright. That was good to know, right? At least we got the kill, but I was thinking, like, what I wanted to do...
Did you see that?
Him, sorry. Oops, no. What I was hoping I would be able to do, and I obviously am not, would be to have him run sort of up here, and then I'd be able to use an order damage boost and just destroy this medium tank. That's obviously not in the cards, so I can't move any infantry out of our starting location without Selvaria destroying them. Well, maybe the shock troopers and the lancers, but certainly not the scouts. This means my plan for Oscar to kill these guys is actually going to be relatively difficult. It's all about line of sight and whether or not you can get it. Geesh. Do we use Largo to try to kill this thing? I could use an order. Maybe I should have thought of orders earlier. Would that be worth... See, he takes... Largo would take 4 shots to kill it right now. And I do need to kill it. It was going to take 4 shots from a Shamrock too, which is even worse, because that's 8 command points. The Edelweiss does same damage as Largo, except twice the command points, so that's not the way to do it. Largo is probably the only way, because I don't think we can... I don't think we can use an infantry to sneak around behind him. Maybe with defense boost, but I kind of think defense boost is even worse cheaty than the damage boost on killing radiators with scouts. Personally, you know, you may think differently. So let's test it out. We've got to learn one way or the other. Let's try penetration, and we're going to try to see exactly what this does to Largo's damage.
Aim for where their protection is
He
weakest.
would have needed 4 shots to kill this tank before this. So if he can kill it in 2, it was worth the command points. It's probably not going to be worth the command points for the order. It's probably still going to take 3, but let's see. Well, no, it's actually 2. So that makes it a even trade. Plus, well, plus nothing really. No, not that. You can see Largo's defense much better than the scouts. Well, 1300 damage. Yeah, okay. So he did full damage. No, basically the penetration order definitely removed all enemies' defense on those shots. So that's a pretty effective order, in my opinion, against tanks and stuff. And potentially against somebody like Selvaria. Although her big strength seems to be evasion. So The other way you might be able to kill Selvaria is if you have
Here, have a couple.
one of your soldiers that has the no evasions. There's a potential that makes the enemies unable, like the I think it's called undodgeable shot. That might work on her. Maybe she's immune though. I don't know. Well, I killed the minimum I wanted to kill. It still feels like getting past Selvaria is gonna be very difficult. The next thing I'm gonna try is to get a line of sight with Oscar here on. Whoa, okay, that's. Not even a chance. I didn't even have a chance to think about where I was gonna move him, and he was dead. So much for that idea. That is horrible. I thought at least behind this little debris wall, she wouldn't be able to shoot him, but that was wrong. Alright, well, I mean, bringing a sniper, not very useful on this map. So, basically all I can do is move the tanks. There's no way I can move Alicia or Nochi out. Largo, you know, maybe I could run Rosie out. The problem I see is that if I take the Edelweiss and challenge this guy, this Lancer is going to be able to kill my my Edelweiss. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to mortar the Lancer and then finish him off with like Alicia or something. Yeah. That's all I'm going to be able to do. Probably Nadine is going to die because I don't think I can move her without Selvaria killing her. And she's probably just be the one she shoots at the end of the turn. If I was restarting the mission, I would not have deployed anybody on the back, or I would have used a smoke right at the beginning over this entire area. Smoke might be the answer, but now that we're out of action, like we're basically done this round, so. Okay, can we hit the guy that I want to hit? Not close enough. How far away are we? You know, we might not be able to shoot it high enough to do what I was thinking I wanted to do. We might not be able to hit that guy at all. The crenellations, or whatever you call them, that kind of saving his life there. The sniper could have tried. Oh, we actually did almost have a line, but I don't think we're going to be able to mortar him like I wanted.
Don't let them break through.
Alright, well. I guess.
We're after the Imperial Commander.
Gotta make sure the treads are facing somewhere the Lancer shouldn't be able to hit. And I mean, there's no way we're gonna kill the heavy tank. Nothing we can do against Selvaria. Wow. This trooper can withstand a shot from our piercing round, even if we hit him. Also, do you like the accuracy on this gun? I forgot to mention that. Ooh-ee, that's good. We need the shrapnel to... We need the mortar to shoot longer range. Even the machine gun's really accurate now. That's good. Okay, the accuracy for the tank is great. Definitely could hit enemy radiators and stuff if we had the right angle. We do have a chance of hitting him, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't kill him, though. He's crouching, technically. Well. Alright. Well, we just take a shot here for now, I guess. Maybe we'll get, like, some sort of super huge damage buff. No, we just did 1,000 damage, basically. Well, 800 damage. 740. That was kind of a waste of 2 command points. So far, moving the tanks basically wasted 4 command points. Didn't really accomplish a whole lot. With our last point, I don't know. Do we try to get Nadine out of danger? Do we try to run Rosie up? I don't even know. Let's try. Move your butt.
I'll cover the rear.
She does like being last, that's for sure. Alright, well, turns out we could do that. I would like... Okay. Run.
Medic.
I don't know why Oscar died so quickly and Nadine is not getting hit, but I'm not complaining. Just don't stand there. Go, go, go! Okay, so that's why Oscar died and she didn't. It's just a matter of timing. I might have been able to get him out of there if I'd been really quick. No, just heal yourself. Alright. Well, the good news is no one is on the ground dying. No one's bleeding out. Would have been nice, still would be nice, to reload.
Try to time your shots carefully.
Wow. Good thing she healed before she did that. The idea there, in case you're wondering, was I used all of Largo's rockets. Every single one. So I thought it would be useful to at least reload him while I was using the engineer, because there's not much else the engineer can do right now. Unfortunately, she almost got killed.
Time since I last held a firearm. I've cast aside my lance and shield. I fight you now as a mere mortal soldier.
I don't know why you would do that. I mean, your laser beam lance probably did a lot more damage than your killer machine gun. They're similar, but you know, the laser beam was pretty brutal. Oh, she does move around. Okay, well, that's bad for people, but we're alive for now. Okay, she's running the other side. I was like, if she just focuses on Alicia, she'd probably kill her. Largo, though, has some pretty great innate defense. So while he's in cover, she doesn't seem to have any... Wow. I thought it said she was supposed to use 2 command points per action, but she seems to just be running around like crazy. Come on, Alicia, keep your head down. Oh, that stings. So that was 3 in a row. I don't think I've ever seen the AI spend 3 actions on the same person. Oh, come on. Bull. I didn't even use Alicia once. I just deployed her. And then from her starting position, they just... I don't think I used her, did I? No, I didn't activate her. Wow. So, what do you guys think? Are you supposed to start with a smoke grenade? Yeah. I think you're supposed to start with the smoke grenade. You kill who you can kill from your starting position, and then you just... And then you just smoke it. I bet you that's what you're supposed to do. Because I didn't know there were so many snipers. I mean, it's not a surprise. It makes sense. Of course there'd be snipers on the wall, but... yeah, there's nowhere that's safe. I guess you might be able to position your tanks to provide a little bit of cover. But... I'm pretty sure the enemy will find an angle to shoot you anyway. They're pretty good at that. The AI is always good at angles. So I'm thinking I should probably just reload.
Underminer fire.
I don't want to cop out, but that was pretty brutal for a first turn.
Damage minimal.
I mean, really, like... I have 3 people down, and if they keep taking shots, they're going to be able to kill Largo too, because the enemy sniper... Well, I guess that was their last action. I mean, who do I even have left after that? Like...
We're under heavy fire.
Yeah, you could say that.
Remember to keep tucked away behind cover. Move along while healing as necessary.
Yeah, that's not really an option. So... we have, like, Rosie. And, like, Largo. The problem is, how are we ever going to get out of here with Selvaria covering? Because she's got, like... Can we see her stats now, at least? No. You can't see her range, but her range has got to be like 2,000 or something ridiculous. She's got a super long-range machine gun that does a ton of damage. The problem is, as far as I understand it, we have to get an infantry up here. Like a scout or something. But the scouts are just going to get torn to pieces. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to attack this mission, honestly. I'm kind of stumped in my head. Like, I'm not seeing an easy way through. Well, there doesn't look like there's an easy way. But, should I keep trying, or should I just reload? I mean, what could we do this turn? Not much. Well, let's test this out before I reload. If we use an infantry, can we get them around? Okay, so that wasn't too much damage to get here. The next question is, can we make it... Okay, so you're kind of out of line of sight along this bit. That does make a difference. Now, with one action, you don't actually get close enough to accomplish anything. But I could have done that on the first turn. Assuming I cleared everything out and had a spare point. Let's just... It's kind of for science. I'm trying to figure out, like, sight lines here a little bit. Rosie is definitely strong enough to take out one shock trooper. Maybe this is just not a very good map for scouts. Usually I really prefer scouts, but maybe this is an anti-scout map. Okay, so Selvaria is going to shoot you to pieces once you go around that corner. The difference is, I think on the first turn I could have got Rosie up to there. The trouble, of course, is these snipers. Very hard to hit. So what would I do differently? Not waste command points on the tanks on the first round. Largo can kill this pretty easily. And this, for that matter. Assuming he continues to be lucky. Maybe keep the scouts around here. Use a grenade launcher on that guy. And then have maybe deploy with 2 shock troopers. One on each side instead of an extra scout. Yeah, okay. Forgive me, but I just took way too much damage. Command mode. No, we won't actually start in the book mode right before this battle. Pretty sure I saved it, right? Yeah. You have to pardon me, guys. That was just too much. This is... I get the feeling this is one of those missions that you're probably not meant to just win on your first attempt. And, like, unless you perfectly predict what the enemy's gonna do. Oops. I mean, I learned that essentially putting a sniper down here, you can't even use them unless you put some smoke down first. And if I put the smoke down, I don't think I can shoot out of it. I haven't really tried that before, but I mean, we'll see. Anyway, we still want Alicia for command points. We want Largo. He's gonna kill that guy on the right side. We want Rosie. We're gonna want a second trooper this time. Who is it that I gave? Yeah, Jane's got the slightly better weapons. So we got 2 of those this time. I still want an engineer, but I'm probably not going to activate the engineer until after the smoke grenade from the tank. And I'm going to put down a sniper still. I don't think we're going to be able to... I don't think we're going to be capturing those bases to use the extra deployments for a fairly long time. Do I want another scout for later? No, Selvaria's pretty brutal on the scouts. I think this is still the deployment that I want. I'm not really changing the units that much. One more shock trooper rather than a scout. But the way I'm going to do the turn orders are going to be a little bit different. Now that I know what... I think... it looks like the smoke grenade on our own troops is probably the only way to not have Selvaria and the snipers just pick everybody off. That seems to me like that's pretty obvious, right? Alright. So, first up, I don't want to use the smoke first. I'm pretty sure the smoke grenade will mess up our shots out of it. So I don't want to start with that. We're going to use penetrative shot on Largo after this first one, I guess. Quick. Cannot afford to mess around here. I really hope he hits this again. Oh, you know what? This is one of those times where this is the ultimate cheese. I'll just show this off. Interesting. I don't think I've shown this on camera really, but maybe once or twice I've reloaded. In this game, at least on my computer, I don't know about your guys, or I don't know what it was like on the PS3, but the loading times are so short. There's really like no penalty for save loading like this.
You're done.
Like no real penalty anyway, because it happens so quick.
You're doing well.
So that's the first, like, whatever you want to call it. That's the first save scummery time I've ever done.
Just watch this.
I have heard that that's a lot of the.
Just ain't feeling it here.
That's not good.
You Joker's still all right?
A lot of the time. Did I use the order on him, or did I forgot to use the order? I'm lucky that we got the loyal teammate bonus.
Here, have a couple.
If I'd been smart enough to use the special order, I think he could have one-shot there.
Get ready to intercept.
I forgot about that. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, to do the A rank missions, it kind of counts on you never missing a Lancer shot or a sniper shot. But yeah, I actually messed up the order there. Oops. I was supposed to use penetrative shot. So just double check here. You've got one shot left. 1300 damage. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to kill it on your own unless he gets loyal teammate again, which we certainly can't count on. I mean, that's the other thing. You could save scum for that too. You would save command points by always getting your potentials to unlock if you just kept reloading until they happened. And it's not the sort of thing I'm going to do. I'm just mentioning it because you could. So, like, I'm going to waste 2 command points here that, technically speaking, you could get away without doing. Penetration. I should have used this right at the beginning, but
This is an order. Aim for where they're
if he hadn't had loyal teammate, we actually would have had to reload again. Because I would have messed up my open.
Been waiting here.
Anyway, this should finish it.
Let me help you.
Make room, Largo!
I wonder if you have 2 Lancers beside each other, if they get friendly fire as well. Because it costs ammo. Like,
Enemy unit
that would be pretty cool. I haven't, I don't group my people up like that often enough to really see it. Okay. I need to reserve 2 command points for the smoke. That leaves 5 left to kill the trooper, and then maybe try to start moving people forward. So I think Alicia is in a safe spot. What I want to do is try with the, yeah, just like that. Bam. Good. We didn't kill him, but I mean, it's the same thing the Shamrock did, except for 1 action point. And there's no way I can really move her anyway, so let's just leave her there. So 4 command points left. It feels like with the shock troopers, I am going to try to move them first. Maybe somewhere like around here-ish. The snipers, the problem is those snipers. Maybe I save some command points up on the first round, and then the second round we start bum rushing? I don't know. It would be really nice to kill this guy, too. What do I do, guys? What do we do? Do we just have Largo take a couple shots at this guy now? He's out of ammo. We'd have to try to reload him with Nadine, which is definitely risky. I'm just trying to calculate again here. Okay, let's test this out.
This is for you, Beast.
Smoke. How close? Okay, I do have to actually move Nah, I don't have to move the idle vice. If I aim it like right here, it spreads out. It has a huge area. I don't want it to hit the enemy soldier, so I'm going to aim it kind of back here. But, yeah, the smoke grenade has a huge radius, so it should be fine. In fact, that might have still covered the enemy. It didn't, but almost covered the enemy anyway. Alright, so that should keep them safe. So now I can reload Largo relatively safely and maybe shoot this guy from out of the smoke. I don't know. I've never really tried shooting from in the smoke before. I wouldn't expect it to work, but you never know. Can we shoot this guy from in here? I mean, I sort of know where he is, but it's not highlighting. Like, it might be like you can shoot. Yeah, you can't aim. Like, I can't use the auto target. You can see him there. I know where he is. I mean, it's possible we could get him. Could almost see him this time. Let's try. I have no idea. If you know where they are, you can hit them. One of them was even a critical. So, you can certainly shoot from behind smoke. Nobody else needs to be reloaded. Just double checking. We could reload the idle vice so we could shoot another smoke. No, that's fine. Okay. That's cool. So then... Largo, if we move back to the left... Actually, no, he has to stay over here. He's got no movement. We have to, like, guess where the heavy tank was. But because I've already spent the command points for his penetrative, it'd be really nice to keep shooting.
Just watch this.
I guess it's possible. Oh man, where is it? Okay, I can see the vroom vroom in the distance. There it is. Okay. It's like... He may still miss because the range is pretty long. I actually don't know. It may be out of his range, and it may be behind enough cover, but it's worth a shot. I don't think he hit it. He was definitely shooting in the right direction, though. Do we try one more shot? I mean, because he's got penetrative shot right now, it may be out of his range. Let's try one more. While he's got the order on.
Just watch this.
It's for science. I'm only vaguely certain. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the right shot. You can see the little vroom vroom. No, it's either out of range or he's just missing. It's hard to say. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm gonna do, I think. Well, okay. We only live once, guys.
Just try to stop me. You think bullets will stop me?
Try not to leave yourself open.
That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna leave you here. It's relative. We're gonna find out. Actually, I want to be on the other side. Interestingly enough, because the sniper that could shoot her will be. Yeah, that's what I should have done. Okay, I did this wrong. Instead of taking those 2 shots with Largo, I should have moved. I should have spent at least one of them moving. Well, no, there's no sandbags on the right side. I was thinking I should have moved Rosie up on the right side like I moved Jane up. Or whoever that is. Also, it's possible that Selvaria will be able to find her. I'm not sure. I think she's in pretty good, like, hidden out of line of sight over there. Yeah, so far. Okay, the smoke seems to have been a great idea. I considered it on the first... What? How can you see her? You should not be able to see her through the smoke. I haven't used the smoke very much, so I don't know how it works. But I guess if we can shoot through the smoke, it's only fair the AI can do it too, right? I've never seen that before, though. Alright, snipers, right. So, he had nothing. Okay, I managed to keep Jane, or whoever that is, out of line. Out of vision. Just keep in mind where all these snipers are for future's sake. But I think we're doing pretty good. So then, now that we're playing, I'm not going to be reloading it now. Now we're in for the long haul. Next turn, Oh, come on! 2 people shot Nadine through the smoke. At least she got a counter, but... she's totally in the smoke. Like, I launched the smoke grenade literally on top of Nadine. Or at least awfully close. But anyway, she survived. At least they didn't get a headshot on her, I guess. What was I saying? Yeah, the plan for next round will be, if possible, destroy this tank and start moving the shock troopers up the side. Oh, are you gonna... you're gonna expose your radiator? Oh no, you're gonna close. Actually, what I could probably do is just move the Edelweiss up, shoot him in the radiator, and then move him back. So that's probably not a big deal, honestly. Or actually, Largo.
Underminer fire.
Edelweiss has taken some hits, certainly. Probably would be in my interest to use an engineer's heal on the Edelweiss. Unless we can kill this tank for sure.
We're under.
Yeah. Okay, we did this before. This is all from the first try. Okay, so smoke is gone. Heavy tank. Selvaria is on the left side. Like last time, like the first turn, she hides out in the middle. Now Largo. Well, one action will certainly be Jane move up and kill that guy. Probably 2 actions for Rosie to move up here and kill that guy. That at least covers the trooper flanks. We're still not really able to get to the snipers unless... Nah, there's no way. I mean, I would love to have Oscar kill this guy right now, and he's in line of sight. I just... Selvaria can see him, right? The orange line, so he would just get crushed. Like last time. So our options... Oh, the Edelweiss was technically in base. It got healed up. Very nice. Nadine... I mean, she was almost dead, so that's good too. How do I want to deal with this tank? Largo? Yeah, she can see you. So he'll be taking fire as soon as I move him. Although, I mean, it would be nice to just kill this thing in one shot with a Lancer. It'd be very, very nice. I think, though, like, once I get through here, Selvaria will be able to see you in there. Well, it's hard to say, right, from this 2-dimensional map. This building might provide cover, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess we find out. I should save it again. Let's see. Well, Vigimaniac helps. He'll have, I believe, even more defense. Not a lot, though.
Don't let them break through.
Alright, this is fine. Very, very high chance. If he had missed that, I would have been quite upset. Okay, that worked out.
All right.
Target silent.
Sometimes I can make a good decision. And let's just hide him back here. Should be relatively safe. I mean, the snipers, you know, it's hard to deal with them. Okay, good. Next, the Lancer's not a huge problem, but...
Get ready to die, imps.
It's those snipers on the
Dirt
wings
road any day.
that I'm worried about. Child of Nature. I think that just reduced her evasion.
Die, die, die!
If I remember right. The reason I don't care about bad perks is usually because it just reduces evasion or something. Maybe reduces defense, which would be worse, but... I am worried about what happens when I come around this corner right now.
Take them out.
I would really like to kill the sniper that's back there, but not on this action, because she'd be stuck out in the open. I think she would die. I mean, it's possible I could have gone around the corner, stopped, and still on the next turn moved, killed this, and got into cover. Maybe. It's risky. Well, let's find out. You only live once, right? If I'm like a step too short, then the truth is, on the last action, I should have moved up here.
Fresh meat found.
Get up here!
Found one.
Kill! Kill this guy before you die, at the very least.
Die, die,
Alright.
die.
Well, it's one less sniper and one less command point for them. Come on, Jane.
Next.
Gotta keep moving, though. Alright. So... So... Jane, you know, this is difficult, right? It's difficult. Optimally, she would kill the Lancer, and she can probably flamethrower him, and then hide behind the... She's probably gonna die. Let's be honest, she's probably gonna die. There's not a lot of ways around that. Let's begin the right side walk, because we would like to kill the sniper on the right side as well. Run, Rosie. Okay, that wasn't too bad.
I want all of you returning
And...
alive.
Not fine. Hold on. I think this will still work out to save her more HP in the long run, even though she got shot a little bit. Let's get plus 100 from that. And yeah, so, you know, that was definitely a worthwhile delay.
I'm on.
Gotta use one more action here to kill this guy. Would have been nice to kill him last turn, or, like, would have been nice to move her up, kind of like how I did Jane. We're not going to be able to take the right flank on today's, like, Rosie's not going to be able to take the right side yet. She won't have enough movement points. Unless... No. So what can I do? I have to move Jane. Jane's going to die either way, basically. There's 3 snipers that can shoot her, plus Selvaria. There's no way she can enter turn there. I don't know how I'm going to get up there, though, to rescue her.
Get ready to die, imps. Give me a dirt road any day. You think bullets will stop me?
At least you can kill this guy.
Next.
Alright, can you get into cover? Well, I mean, technically she's in cover. Technically. The best kind of correct. She's still envisioned by probably 3 snipers. And Selvaria. I could throw some smoke up there. You know what I should have done? I forgot about this. I should have given her a defense boost. It wouldn't have helped for the end of turn, but it would have helped for our turn. So that maybe she could have got here with, you know, 200 HP instead of 40. We could move Largo, technically. I don't know. I mean, it'd be great to have Alicia run up and kill a sniper or something, but I don't... The thing is, I expect Selvaria is just going to turn and kill whoever, like... The shock troopers are tough. The scouts, snipers, and engineers, they go down so quick. I never did check if you could just take these elevators. I'm like 90% sure we have to click the buttons first, though. And we could try to move Alicia up along the left side. I don't...
Moving out.
Go. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Keep your distance when possible. Everyone get ready to intercept.
Can't quite get a shot there. Would be great. She can see him. He's just out of range.
Then storm in. If you see a chance to swarm them, take it.
So, it turns out, it actually isn't too hard to get a scout up here.
She checked her powers at the door, did she?
I'm not sure... We can't kill it. Why could I hit it? Oh, there it is. It's at the maximum for our range. And we're not going to be able to hit it in the head 5 times anyway. We got 1 crit. It's better than nothing. Tricky, tricky, guys. I still got 5 points left. Killing this guy would be nice. What else do we do with Alicia? Do we move her up and... Could grenade this guy. No, we can't really move... See, because the problem is Selvaria. If I move Alicia out along there, the Jane did alright, but Alicia won't. Technically, Oscar can see one of the snipers. If I was quick enough, maybe I can get him to take a shot before he gets killed.
Move now.
The problem is there's too many enemy units here that can see us. He actually... Where is he? I had a yellow line. That means you're supposed to be able to see it, I thought. Sure, we can see Selvaria. But that doesn't help. Well, he survived moving, at least. No. As much as there's a yellow line for that one, he can't actually shoot.
Don't stray too far from the square.
Well, that was pretty much pointless. I wasn't sure if it would work or not, but I thought it'd be worth a try. So I can pretty safely tell you guys, don't even bother deploying a sniper on this map. It's not gonna help. I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do. I mean, Alicia, if I spend the rest of the action points on her, might be able to kill this guy. Probably can. But I don't think I can move her up this way safely. So what? Kill the sniper on the right. Jane will die. And then next turn, defense boost Alicia and try to...
My turn, okay?
Try to rescue Jane / open the teleporter. No, not teleporter. You know what I mean. This is assuming we get a lot of, I mean... Still gonna take a lot of luck to get these hits. Wow, okay, we just got some luck. Chances are next round he's dead. Okay, that's not bad. This is actually, given the range, this is actually pretty lucky. So, I don't know if you could count on this yourself. Now, if she'd gotten her extra... Like, if she'd taken a little bit more damage, if I'd let her go down to about 160 HP, maybe she would have triggered her Valkyria blood stuff, and maybe then this would have been a really easy shot. But, still, I think that was worth it. That should keep Alicia alive. No one... As long as I keep her right by the wall here, I don't think Selvaria... Well, she might.
When you see an opening.
I mean, that'll be the question, is whether or not Selvaria can get a shot on her or not. But at least that sniper that could have hit her is gone, and that's one less sniper that can hit Jane. But you know, technically there's a tank over there too, heavy tank. 2 command points. Do I bother with the smoke this time, or do I just save it? Honestly, I could use Jane. I mean, she could try to heal herself, but I think she'd probably die as soon as I activate her between Selvaria, and I think she's also in range of the trooper, so... She's gonna die either way. I'd like to let the AI waste a command point at least. I mean, we could try Nadine to run up. We could move Largo up, but I don't think that would have... Well, We're going to want him up there eventually because we're going to want to deal with this tank. Nah, we're good. Would I deploy anybody? Could deploy another scout. Scouts give you a lot of... Yeah, okay. A scout for the right side to speed things up a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'll save the last command point for mysteries. This is definitely the most tactically difficult map we've had yet, I think. Alright, the question is, can she see Alicia from the right side? The answer is no. But she's almost killed Nadine. I mean, Nadine isn't critical to our plans, but it's still disappointing if she dies. So this will probably be Jane dying. Are you kidding me? Oh, I put her in the best spot ever. No, don't turn around. Now the shock trooper can shoot her and she's not even looking. That pile of wood is hero. I'm so glad I got her to that, are you... Yeah. Nadine almost made it. I had a hope for a second. But yeah, if Jane survives, then she is the hero of all time. Now this is probably where it all ends, though. Uh-oh. Oh, the snipers. If you had killed him on counter, that would have been better. I'm not so sure about Alicia now. I was hoping they wouldn't be able to get a line on her from up there, but I think that was kind of silly. Oh, Jane! Can we pull this out? Come on, just stop your actions. No, you just give up. Just give up! Jane, you're so lucky! Nobody can hit you! And then you hit him like 10 out of 20 times at least. Easily. He's gonna try again. Come on, Jane! Jane! Oh, she's great! Nearly killed that guy, too. Come on, you gotta survive now. You survived. Everybody, well, except Nadine, but all the people that I thought were gonna die survived. Either I'm a genius, or I got some horseshoes up my butt. Okay, now. Jane regenerated a little bit. I think she can kill the trooper. Okay, hold on. New strategy. I should have done this earlier, probably, but... You know, I gotta put my pride away. This is a really very useful ability, and I probably should have been using it already. Smoke is good on the first turn, I feel. But once you're trying to move up these ramps with Selvaria shooting at you, probably should have used all units defense. Just gonna say it, you know. Okay, so strategy. Jane kill. Depending on how much damage she's taking from Selvaria, move up, open that. Get Alicia over here. And we're good. On this side, because Selvaria's on the right side, it's going to be harder to move up. But Rosie with defense boost might be able to make it. Okay.
Damn imps.
So, what's the odds here? You have to hit him 9 out of 20. Too far for flames. Too far for grenades. Alright. Give me some luck, basically.
Die, die, die!
Oh, that was so close. He's down to one shot, and then it was like 5 or 6 misses in a row. Okay, go. Selvaria is not shooting you. That's...
Hold on, I'm on my way
good.
now.
So it looks like this mission is got kind of a mechanic. Remember the train mission with the crazy general dude? Where the train moved back and forth left and right, and you had to go to the side that had no train on it or else you got torn up. I think maybe this mission is meant to be like that too. Selvaria switches sides every turn, probably. And then, whichever side she's not on, you can run up
Wait a bit longer and see
relatively safely. And that'll do. Alright, that starts to give us some forward momentum.
Good work. This will help facilitate the mission.
I think I will leave Jane in the base.
Capture the enemy.
And that should get her healed up for next. We're probably not going to push past this base right now. I mean, geez. Just let her heal up a little bit. And then she actually needs to go this way, rather than the way I faced her. Okay, good. Next. The question is, could we capture the base and trigger this on the right? There shouldn't be any resistance. Well, there might be a shock trooper up here. Yeah, okay, there's probably a shock trooper back here similar to the left side. That would make sense. Rosie's tough. Come on, Rosie. Run.
Enemy sighted.
Yeah, there's one over there. Yeah, she's totally fine. It's actually a Gatling gun rather than a trooper, but she's fine.
Go down.
Yeah. What's to worry about? Rosie can handle it. Honestly, most of this is working because of the defend order. If I hadn't done the defend order, she probably would have died. Think she's got enough mobility to hit both the elevator and
New target sighted.
the camp. Alright, things are starting to look good, guys. Took a little while to sort it out. Oh, not quite.
You're commencing it.
I could do one more. Do I capture it? Yeah.
I'm on it.
It's disappointing that she couldn't quite make that, but I think it's worth the command point to narrow it down. Now the question is, do we have to take the upper ramp over, or is there a way up? There probably isn't. I'll have to check the map closely. My question is, yeah, I think we have to go this way. Well, no, these are stairs, so theoretically we can go around this, up here, and then up here, probably. Anyway, we've got a heavy Gatling gun as well. Rosie did pretty good against the last one, I have to admit. So now the elevators work, which means if I can get a sniper up here, we can start killing the enemy snipers. I did do all units defend, so maybe Oscar can pull this off. Still gonna be tricky. Trying to hide him. Go.
Keep an eye on your equipment.
He probably would have died without all units defend. Is he safe? He's safe,
Don't get
okay.
closer than you need to.
Gives me a chance to look around. Maybe just take a shot from here first up. Sniper elite. Still difficult to hit. It's also in cover, those cheeky guys. You'd think you could hit her, but it's actually harder. They must have some good cover back there. Wow, they've got a sandbag is what's saving them, basically. So you could say, what could you say? You could say that this is when having a higher damage sniper rifle might be useful. On the other hand, he could still kill this guy in 2 more hits. Or 1 if I used an anti-personnel order on him now. Nah, we'll just kill that guy. The snipers are too much trouble. We gotta get rid of them. And I think even if we'd given him the, well, he might miss one of these, to be honest. 1 HP left. Wow. Even if we'd given him the more damage weapon, this is really at the limit for our accuracy. And if you had less accuracy, the chances of him missing one of these shots, I mean, it's already relatively high chance. Well, I think he has a decent chance to miss.
Come on, hit.
But anyway, that's 1 less sniper. That's really good still. Not as efficient as I would have preferred, but I'll definitely take that. Now, we definitely don't want to leave Alicia up here. I'm going to try to get her into the base as well. Run, Alicia, run. If you're taking damage, I'm going to use her to heal herself. Looks like she's okay, though.
Keep your distance when possible.
Enemy unit spotted.
What did you spot? Something over there. It's a scout. You can't kill him. Well, that's disappointing.
Now.
Got a couple. We got a bit of damage. Yeah. Not bad. Maybe I should have just had her heal herself, honestly, but it's all good. I'm not planning on moving up from this base right now, anyway. Okay, now theoretically we could also move the tanks up, but the tanks, you know, they take a lot of action points. We've only got 3 left. Largo though. Yeah.
Been waiting here.
Let's send him up to help out Rosie. I know there's a tank on this side, so he might get shot a bit as he moves his way over
Don't want
here.
any
But
wasted lives out there.
yeah, that's fine though. All right, he's up here. Good. And next, so now I'm regretting deploying this extra scout. I should have just I didn't expect I was going to take these bases, well, relatively quickly. How many spots do I have open right now? I've got 1 spot open to deploy, 2 if I can recover Nadine. So let's recover Nadine, try to get Frisia on, say, the right side.
You can't get
That's
me
really
down.
good. That means she shouldn't take, like, hardly any damage. Between that and the defense boost, she should be totally safe now. Actually, that was really nice. Scouts that have that resist crossfire are really valuable. I mean, she managed to just dodge somehow.
We're under fire here. Requesting backup.
Yeah, she took a teeny weeny bit of damage, but nothing serious. So we've got Scout, Lancer, Shock Trooper, pretty good stuff. Just want to, you know, do some scouting.
Enemy sighted.
Ah, haha, we found one. It's good, actually. Sniper Elite, also an officer. That's a good kill. Good work, Frisia. I really do like scouts. I would probably say scouts are my favorite class. They're certainly not amazingly powerful, like, offensively, but that mobility range and accuracy now is working out really well. I hope she's safe there, but 1 more command point. So we've got Shock, Lance, Scout. On the left side, we've got Shock, Scout, Snipe. I could deploy a Lancer on the left side, assuming there's a tank over here as well. That might be, you know, smart. Okay, what I'm going to do, because this is becoming a very long episode, is I'm going to put a cut in the video here, and we will conclude this episode on the next video. Sorry about that, but we're already over an hour, and it's a decent place to put a cut. I think we're making progress, but I still think it's going to take a few more turns to finish up. So thanks for watching, hope you guys are enjoying, and have a great day.